Hey everybody, I'm making this video message to tell you to move forward in grace. What is grace? Grace is just simple elegance or refinement of movement. That is the definition of grace. And when you refine something, it just means it's cultured refinement in behavior or movement. That is another definition of that. But I wanted to let you all know that you have to continue to move forward in grace. You have to be elegant. You have to be humble. You have to be calm. You have to be wise. People that have those qualities that I just named, it is very easy for them to move forward in whatever situation they have to go through or whatever bad experience they have. It's very easy for them to continue to move forward gracefully. Women can do it and men can do it as well. I told you all in a video message that I shared with you, I believe it was Friday. I told you all that people treat you the way that they feel about you. And sometimes I think all of us have been guilty of being very mean and verbally assaulting someone who has mistreated us. At some point or another in our lives, we have fallen victim to our own personal anger and emotions toward certain people. And so when you are put into these situations and when you have these bad experiences with people, until you mature and until you evolve and grow, you usually do not move forward gracefully. You don't move forward with grace. Your behavior and the manner of movement has not yet been refined. But I want to let you all know, the more that you pray, the more that God works with you and deals with you, you begin to change and you learn how to have what they call conflict resolution. And there is no way that you can be praying to God, talking to God, like having communion with Him, and you are in the presence of God, getting different experiences under God, and you remain the same. Let me just put that out there to let you all know. If you have been saved for a certain amount of time and you have been praying and worshiping God and you are sincere with your connection to God, there is no way that you can remain the same exact man or woman that you were from the beginning. Especially if before you came to God, you were out here in the world. Once you come and cross over to God, things about you that are bad, that are negative, that are not appealing, things that could be demonic that's in you or around you, these things begin to fall off. And one of the things that falls off is there is a shift and change in your responses to people. There is a shift and change in your interaction with people, and there is a shift and change in how you react to certain things and people that you come across. And so I wanted to make this video message to tell you all to move forward with grace. And I'm saying to move forward because some of you right now are possibly in a situation where there is a conflict with you and somebody. It could be a conflict with a family member. It can be a conflict with an ex. It could be a conflict with somebody in the workplace. It could be a conflict with someone that is connected to you, but not necessarily directly. It could be someone that's connected to you indirectly through a loved one or through a spouse, through a mutual friend. Whatever the connection is, you if this fits you, you could possibly have a conflict, or there is tension with you and a particular person, or certain people. But I want to teach you all to move forward with grace, because you have to learn in life that when things are thrown at you, when people are saying things about you or to you, and when people are doing things, you do not always have to give a response. You do not always have to give an answer. You do not always have to give someone clarity. You do not always have to give someone an explanation. Now, depending on who it is and depending on what the situation is, sometimes it is best for you to remain silent. It's best for you to remain silent, and it's best for you to let God fight a particular battle. Then, on the other hand, there are times when you do need to defend yourself, or you do need to give an explanation for why you did or said something, but it depends on what it is and who you are talking to. And then there are times where you don't say anything. You move forward gracefully. You don't have to curse at anybody. You don't have to threaten anybody. You don't have to get vindictive. You do not have to get spiteful. You do not have to fight anybody. You don't have to plot and plan on how you can do something to hurt somebody, to correct them and put them in their place, or to make somebody feel bad because they may have crossed you. Moving forward gracefully will also mean that you don't affirm anybody. Let me explain to you all uh, why there are certain people who thrive off your reaction, and they need a reaction from you. They need you to communicate with them. Some people, they have what you call a power struggle. And when somebody feels powerless in a situation, they will begin to do things to try to pick at you. They will do things to try to bully you. They will do things to try to tear you down mentally or emotionally. They will do things to try to make you angry, or to get you to a place where you confront them. People that want power, they have to get some type of a reaction from you, because unfortunately there are people out here who thrive off drama. They thrive off chaos. They thrive off being toxic or toxicity. They don't feel that doing something peacefully, or the silence of someone, they don't feel that that's normal. They take that as a sign of disrespect, and it makes them angry. And sometimes when a demon is in somebody, yes, I'm going that far, because some people, I say it all the time, they have a demonic force or demonic activity, or they have several demons in them that are hosting their body, and they put thoughts in their mind, or they hear voices, and these voices or these entities within them, they push them to come up with different plans and different things so you can give a reaction. But I'm letting you all know that you have to starve the demon in people. And the way that you starve a demon in somebody is simply to move forward gracefully. Move forward gracefully. Be elegant about it. Be classy about it. Be respectful about it. Be spiritual about it. And when I say spiritual, I mean having the Spirit of God that died on the cross, okay? And he rose on the third day. That's who I'm referring to. No other spirits. I have to get that clarity out there because some people, when you say spiritually, they'll take that and start going into a whole bunch of other lanes. No, 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 no. I'm talking about one God, the one true God, Jesus Christ. You don't have to agree, just leave quietly. But anyway, move forward gracefully because there are some people, um, they will do whatever they can to get a reaction from you. They will do whatever they can to get your attention. And they don't even care what type of reaction or attention they get from you. They don't care if it's negative attention or positive attention. Just as long as you are talking to them, you can be cursing at them, you can be screaming at them, you can address something that they did or said to you, and they are happy with that because the whole plan that they had for you in the beginning was to just give them a response. But you have to use wisdom, and with certain people and in certain situations, especially if someone is battling a spirit of rage or wrath or anger, or they tend to be a very volatile, violent type of person, you do not need to put yourself in a position where you are faced with them or where you are in a place or position with them where they can turn something around on you and flip the script on you and make it like you tried to cause them some type of hurt or harm. And so that is all this video message is. I'm just letting you all know you have to move forward with grace. You have to be graceful. You have to continue to move forward gracefully. And like I said, you have to be discerning on certain people you address and give a reaction to. You have to be discerning when you come to the conclusion of who is even worth you giving clarity to or a reaction or a response to, because everybody excuse me, everybody is not worth you giving a reaction. Everybody is not worth that. Everybody is not willing to sit down and talk to you and reason with you. And some people do not know how to effectively communicate. They don't know how to do that. There are some people, they only want to talk to you because they want to be right. They want you to bow down to them and conform to them and what they feel is right or what they believe in their mind is right, or they want you to fall under what they feel you did that was wrong. And all I'm saying is that sometimes it is a waste of your time and your energy to sit in the presence of certain people giving them an answer to something, especially if it's something from your past. If it is a situation that is going on and it is not a current situation, if it's not a life or death situation, if it's not a situation that just you're forced to give an answer or a response, it all depends on what it is. You need to continue to move forward. You don't owe everybody an explanation, especially someone that you really don't have a very close relationship with. You don't live with them. You are not communicating with them. You are not emailing them. You are not calling them. You are not text messaging them. You have no interaction with them. And yes, I'm talking about family. It could be family as well. It doesn't just have to be an ex. It doesn't just have to be one of your lovers. It does not just have to be, a coworker. It can very well be a particular family member, because I tell you all the time, we talk about this. There are some people in your bloodline, they are full of drama. They like drama. They like arguing, they like fighting, they like going back and forth, they like trying to be right. They want to be the top dog of every conversation, and every time they talk to you, they want to win. They want to have they say so. They want to have the last word. And sometimes all people have to confront you with, or all people have to throw in your face, is again your past, or what they feel you did wrong as a parent, as a friend, as a cousin, or as a coworker, or as a neighbor, whatever your title is, and whatever your interpersonal relationship is with particular people or a particular person, there are just some people you don't need to give them a reaction. Whatever they're going to believe about you, whatever they're going to think about you, whoever they get to gang up with them to try to make it like you're the most horrible person in the world, you have to let some people have that. If somebody wants to continue to throw in your face your past, or who you used to be, or what they feel you did as a horrible friend, or as a horrible parent, or as a horrible family member, or as a horrible coworker, some people, that's all they have on you. They can't pick out anything else that's bad about you. They can't say you're a drunkard. They can't say you're a drug addict. They can't say you a 304. They can't say you a liar. They can't say you a thief. There are certain things that people look at, and when you have a moral compass, when you worship and follow God, when your life is rigged and set up a particular way, and you are very skilled and adroit and disciplined in certain areas, you agitate people who are the complete opposite of you. And this is why I say there are certain demons in people. That may sound far-fetched to some of you. That may sound a little bit off, but it is very real. We are spiritual beings, and people that we come across every day in life, people carry a certain aura around them. People have certain spirits within them, and some people feed demons that are in them. They may not even be aware of what is inside of them. It comes through certain things that they watch. It comes through certain things that they listen to. And you all have to understand that everybody belief system, things that people believe in, everybody is not going to worship the God that we worship. Everybody does not believe in Jesus Christ. Everybody does not believe it's one true God. So if there are people tapping in to other entities or other little gods, or they playing with tarot cards, and they believe they can get a source and information from dead ancestors and other people and all these other spirits, and you come along and you say, no, sweetie, no, ma'am, no, sir, I only believe in God. I only believe in Jesus Christ, which God and Jesus is the same person. They will get mad at you. And how you carry yourself and how you conduct yourself. And because you are put together in a certain area, it's not being arrogant. It's just a fact. It's just the truth. You will make these type of people uncomfortable. And whatever they can do to stir you up, to get a reaction, that is what they're going to do. And so the solution to this is just for you to continue to move forward with grace. Continue to live your life. And the person or the people who continue to try to bully you and harass you or threaten you, whether it's indirectly or directly, you got to just pray for these people. Pray for these people. Forgive these people. Don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of them at all, because sometimes they will do certain stuff and make little statements and send messages through other people to try to make you scared or get you intimidated. But it's really laughable when it comes to certain people, because I go through certain things now. You have to just continue to move forward with grace. That's what I want to let you all know. I'm going to teach you all again how to starve a demon in somebody. You all are in a lot of mess and confusion and drama because you keep giving people responses. You keep wanting to be right. You keep wanting to win an argument. You keep wanting to prove who you really are. But you literally have to get to a place where you are okay You are okay with people thinking you are the scum of the earth. Seriously. You have to get to a place where you are okay with people thinking that you are straight from hell. You have to get to a place where you are okay with people believing you are crazy, because that's the first thing people take it to. And I noticed that people project a lot actually who they are. There's people I've come across in my life and I know them, certain family members and different people. They will love to try to say, you're crazy, something's wrong with you, but they are the ones that there's a mental thing going on with them. And I'm not even trying to be mean. I can only be factual. There's a mental thing going on with them. They're on medication. They're in heavy therapy. Something's going on. And so they are broken, and there's several things going on. So when they come across you and you are not playing into that, because let me tell you something about certain people. Certain people that battle with certain things, whether it's emotionally or mentally, they make people around them walk on eggshells. And then they will use their mental illness, or them having to take medication, or them being in therapy, they will use that as a buttress. They will use that to hold them up. They will use that to protect them. They will use that as to say, well, you can't say these things to me. You can't talk to me a certain way. You can't ignore me because you know that I have a mental problem. So you have to handle me a certain way. It's literally a certain level of manipulation that comes with these types of people. And that's just real talk. Anytime somebody is battling mental illness, but they can turn it on and off when it's convenient for them or when it's beneficial to them, you got to question a whole lot about them. And so you all can take that information the way you want to take it, but I'm just trying to help somebody out here, because you all have got to protect your peace. Just be okay with whatever people are going to say about you. Be okay with that. Accept that. Say God bless them. Every time they curse you with their mouth, every time they call you out your name, every time they spread a rumor about you, every time they spread a lie about you, every time they slander you, every time they dishonor you, every time they get more and more people, I guess in their mind, to gang up on you, anytime they feel like they've won something and they have conquered something in your life and made you lose something, or they've disturbed something, you got to just bless these people. Leave these people at the feet of God. You are not God. Leave these people at the feet of God. You just don't have this type of time, and you don't have this type of energy. And when you are calm and when you are peaceful, I am here to tell you all, you will learn to move forward with grace. That is the video message. Well, guys, it is time for me to go. And it's very early in the morning. I think it's like 7 something in the morning. The full sunlight is not even down yet. But anyway, I'm sorry. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have been offended by anything I spoke about in this video message, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned, because I know you will forgive me in the morning.